York City, Washington Heights, 12 hours from their home in Charlotte.
It's good to be home.
This is where the Garcias come at least once a year to feel Latino.
Hola, mi amor. ¿Cómo tú estás?
Back in the same apartment their mother, Betty, grew up in as a child, Brian and Andrew reconnect with aunts and cousins. And their parents hope with their heritage.
This is what gets us together, el cafecito. This is the place where I feel Latina, Dominicana. I can identify with the people, the language, the sayings, everything. This is it. This is Latino world right here. It's like a little piece of Dominican Republic.
Bill and Betty slip right back into their comfort zone.
This is home. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah.
They want to share the city they love so much.
This is school.
This is where I went to school, guys.
And you
St.
have
Luke's
to
Hospital.
see this. Mira, I was walking up this way
On the right-hand side.
to give birth to you.
Andrew gets his parents to take him to the museum. That's the site of their first date.
One of the things that really made me and Bill happy is that Andrew, he wanted to go to MoMA. This had never happened before. He says, so we were like, yes.
Between me and my brother, that's 90 years of age.
Another connection.
Post him, Bill, post him.
Going back to the same courts where Bill played as a kid. And the highlight for Brian and Andrew, spending time with their Uncle Bob.
He's trying to get wiggles? He got wiggles? Oh, hit you with the cross?
Known in these parts as Bobito, he's a street ball star who also made his name as a DJ in hip-hop radio. He's a legend far beyond New York City.
Basically, like, our family is so embedded in the asphalt here.
For the Garcia boys, Bobito and this basketball court may be the coolest connection to their parents' Latino past.
The whole community here knows Babito. So our boys say, well, you know, being Dominican and Puerto Rican or Latino could be cool, you know, because my uncle is the coolest guy and he's Puerto Rican.
Okay. I don't worry about my nephews. They're young, they're teenagers, they haven't grasped the idea of their identity yet. I trust that the older that they get, they're gonna seek it out, like when it's not being pushed down their throat.
I know you like to have them spending time with their uncle.
He's made a very conscious effort to learn Spanish. And now Brian is trying to speak Spanish. This morning he was, Uncle Bobby, how do you say the toothpaste? And he goes, pasta dental. He goes, Mom, ¿dónde está la pasta dental?
Do you like New York City? Is it fun for you to be back?
I love it.
You
It's
do?
all right.
Finally, the boys begin to open up about how they've struggled with their Latino identity. Then what do you say you are?
I tell
They
them I'm
say you're white?
Hispanic, but I mean, I'm never with Hispanic people in the South, really. Most of my friends are black, really, because in the South, it's either you white, black, or Mexican, so I don't like being called Mexican. That's the stereotype.
They may even be thought to be African American, really. I mean, so I guess when folks find out that they're Hispanic or Latino, that they maybe get these mixed messages. Well, I didn't realize you were Mexican.
Are you worried that they're going to lose the Latino part?
Yeah, I mean, I am concerned about them losing that aspect of their identity, but actually I think it happens over time anyway as we become more Americanized.
The trip to New York seems to have brought the boys closer to their roots. Today, it's a cousin's house just outside the city.
Zach, this is your Aunt Betty.
Bill and Betty know the food, conversations, and memories shared here help keep their family's Latino culture alive.
Lord, thank you so much, Lord, for bringing us all together.
And they hope eventually their boys will figure out what it means to be Latino in America.
You know, I went through that.
You did?
I did.
The Dominican girl who came to New York?
Yes. When I first got here, I was mingling with Americans in school. I was learning the language. I was learning the way of life here. And it was it was enticing. It was really fascinating to me. And I felt like I was betraying my Dominican culture, my Latino culture, because I was loving the American culture.
Do you have to choose? I mean, do you have to be American or Latino? It's not.
Well, now I know that you don't. Now you can love the American culture, live the American dream, but still keep your roots. So I do hope that my boys one day will feel the same way.
Up next on Latino in America. Why'd you want to kill yourself? Why are 1 in 7 Latina teenagers attempting suicide?